Crypto.com, Crowcoin holders. This week is important. We got to be talking about this. So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say in this video is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, I want to start off here and show you a little bit of a tweet I made. Follow me, 333 Blacksea on Twitter. I say, is the Sunday pump another scam pump, or will we see Crow actually make a reversal? Because we're seeing a little bit of liquidity move into the market right now. Bitcoin's green. It is Sunday at the time I'm recording this video, and I do worry a little bit because usually you see those scam pumps on Sunday nights and like the pre-market, in the after-hours market of Sunday moving into Monday. When they're green, sometimes they like to reverse, especially when it comes to crypto, especially as of late. I say, not out of the woods yet, but looking at BTC, it does look ready for a bit of relief. We'll take a look at that shortly. But guys, looking at this, Crowcoin is above 15 cents right now. That's pretty good. I like to see that. We're looking at this right here, and we're at about 15, almost 15 and a half cents. Like, that is a good price point. I'll show you the weekly as well here in a second, but I think that we're not quite out of the woods yet. Now, I don't want to be a big bear. I am biased. I've been short. A lot of my shorts have been stopped out in the profit, I may add. But I knew we were due for a little bit of a bounce. And now the most important part about this bounce is really what's going on with Bitcoin. If we see the bounce continue past a very, very special price level, and if we see that play out, we'll probably see that bleed over into Crowcoin. So I did get stopped out on some of my shorts in the profit, and right now I'm kind of sitting on my hands here to either see continuation of the upside here or to see this be a bull trap and come back down. And I do think, like right now, like you look at this on the daily time frame, on Market Cypher, you see three green dots here too, but I would focus mainly on these two. Potentially like a double bottom forming, which is bullish, but like it's really hard for me to overlook this significant red money flow coming out. Like, it is pretty bloody and brutal. And I guess really what I'm trying to say is we're not out of the woods yet, because as of right now, if we don't close above, say, right around here, around like 17 cents, then this really is just a lower high, okay? Now, I'm just putting that out there, but I do see things going on in the market. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly is probably not too good yet, I would assume. Yeah, the weekly is showing like a little bit of strength here, being above 15 cents. Maybe we start to bottom out here. Like that's very possible. I believe that's possible here. But, yeah, I'm sitting on my hands right now. We're still in a bullish price structure, looking at Crowcoin on the weekly time frame. The daily as well, we are. If you zoom out here, if you really start to look at this curvature, I know I'm a broken record. I'm always talking about this curvature on the higher term time frames. But guys, I'm a swing trader. I'm an altcoin trader and a Bitcoin investor. You guys know I always say that. I look at the higher term time frames to really dictate when is a good time to start shifting in the opposite direction. So I am looking for the opportunity to start shifting a little bit more bearish or maybe more bullish. And I still am a bull. Don't get me wrong. I still believe in the 4-year cycle. And I do think that there's a high possibility that Q4 is bullish for altcoins. But I am a little bit cautious because we're getting closer and closer to the end of this bull market cycle based on the 4-year cycle, okay? So I'm being very, very cautious here. But guys, if you do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a 10% bonus on all deposits to BTCC, as well as up to 500x leverage. If you want to do some crazy degen leverage, you can do that. But please, guys, don't use any money you're not willing to lose when you're using that type of leverage. It's very risky. But guys, we have a lot of other awesome affiliate links down below as well. Help support this channel, and as well as those lucrative sign bonuses for you guys. But just be careful when you're using leverage, especially right now, because I think that at any moment you're going to see some volatility spikes just happen right in front of your face. You're not going to expect it. So looking at Crowcoin right now, we're at rank 26. Up about 6% in the past 7 days. We're catching a bid here. I mean, look at this overall market right now. And we're sitting at a $5.6 billion market cap. So we gained about $250 million, yeah, in the market cap over the past couple days, which is nice. And you look at this. Pretty nice to see this. Bitcoin at 115,000. ETH over 4K again. I like that. That means there's like some strength coming back to altcoins. Now, let me tell you about the most important pivot point here. Let me tell you about why this is such an important week. Because, in my opinion, I've been talking about this, guys, that testing the 200-day moving average, looking for a bounce off of it, the most important price level is right here. This purple line, about $116,000. I really, really need to see us break above it and turn it as support. If we get rejected off of this 116,000, I will say I'm expecting a further drawdown. And I don't want to be a bearer of bad news. I'm just telling you guys how I'm seeing this market, and I don't want to lead you guys to the slaughter. I don't want to be a perma bull, just like how I'm not a perma bear. It's really dependent on the price action and the fundamental analysis of the overarching economics of the world. Like, there's a lot going on here, but right now, like, I look at this on the daily, like, it's like, yeah, like, there's some strength here. You look at the RSIs on Market Cipher, it's coming up. Money flow is coming up. It's green, but also pay attention to this, where you're seeing red, green, red, green, red, green. It's like consolidating, still hasn't really made up its mind where it wants to go. But all in all, from this capitulation we saw down here below the 200-day moving average, and we grinded on it for a little while, and we even got that bull trap along with it. Like, man, there was so much going on in this past, since late September? Yeah. But 116,000, very important price level. Really, really important we close above it if you're a bull. Really, really important if you want to see Crowcoin and altcoins perform to the upside. You want to see a closure above 116,000. But, guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, this next week is very, very important. It's very important. And we have the rate cuts, too. Like, expect big volatility, guys. Now, if you want to be trading, feel free to check out the affiliate links down below. But I will say, like, right now is probably a very, very... Like, right now I'm sitting on my hands. I think that this week is going to be very spiky and swingy, and maybe we break above 116,000. That'd be fantastic, because if we flip it as support, I would say, hey, like, we're probably going to be pushing up to 118K, and if not, to new all-time highs. But if we reject off of that, be prepared for some wonky price action. That's what I'll say about that. But that's all I got, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Are you bullish on Crowcoin? Do you think we're going to see a bullish reversal here after the many days and weeks of really just sell pressure after we saw that big move up to 40 cents? What do you guys think? I want to know. But that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.